It is projectile proof, which means no cops, no plague spitters, and no frost claws. This definitely exploits the zombie pathing. It exploits the voxel-based system. It does everything that the fun pimps hate. I love that. I would like to take a second to say that again. It is projectile proof, which means no cops, no plague spitters, and no frost claws. What's up, guys? Good morning. How's it going? I hope everybody's kind of finding their place in the space of 2.0. I hope everybody's able to find cool things and lovely things that they actually like about the update. Let's talk about this base. This base is just a cube. It's literally a cube. The designer of this base, or rather the person I learned it from, calls it the cube base. I will gladly call it a cube base as well. I randomly stumbled across this guy, Theocolis, and he's the one that showed me this base. He is exclusively on TikTok. He does some live stream stuff over there. He does not exist on YouTube. I asked him. I told him I would help him make a video on this and it would probably do well on YouTube, and he told me go ahead. So here we are. This is a cube base. Literally, it's a cube. It's a solid cube. We'll go ahead and build this thing right in the middle of the street in Navis game. First thing you need to do is find a spot. Middle of the road sounds cool. It doesn't matter how big it is, but no matter what, it has to be 3 blocks tall. So for our purpose, I'll make it as big as this intersection because OCD. So here's our base outline. I need to make this 3 tall like this, and I need to make it solid. When I say solid, I mean every block needs to be filled. This is the cheesiest base I've ever seen. Oh, I can see the comments now. Oh, you use God mode, so this doesn't count. Yeah, you're right. Totally doesn't count. I didn't say it was going to be cheap. I said it was cheesy, not cheap. And okay, so I made this pretty big. You don't have to make it this big. You could probably make it half of this size. The cube is done. It's not really a cube. I would have to make this quite a bit taller if I wanted it to be an actual cube. Next thing you need is a wood cellar door. Place your cellar door. Walk into your cellar door. Close the cellar door. And I'm inside. This is why it has to be 3 blocks tall. So I'm inside the blocks here. I'm in here. Yeah, I'm here. There you go. You can see through this, you can shoot through this, and essentially you're invisible. Now I'm sure you've already looked at my inventory for the entire video and you know where we're going to go with this. We're going to use the storage block as a force field block, which has been a thing for quite some time. So for those of you that don't know, hold a block in your hand, hold down R, go to shape, and we're going to look for storage, S-T-O-R, and if you click on this little guy twice, this one, storage cube is the shape that we want. Hold down R again, go to advanced, and we want this to be up like this. So we're going to surround the entire base except for 1 or 2 little spots where we want zombies to show up. I'm going to choose like right here. So we'll skip that block and instead we'll put a solid cube block there. So when zombies spawn and when zombies come here, as long as they have 1 opening that they can get to, they're going to avoid these other blocks. And since I deleted my door, I'll show you how to get in now. Pick a corner, any corner, or pick a spot, any spot. You can do it in the middle. You'll build a 4x4 little chimney, I'll call it. Put your door on it and that's now your way in. Storm frequency 0%. Storms are stupid. This does not protect you from the storm. You'll kind of have to fuck around and find out how to make this storm proof. I don't know how to make it storm proof. I mean, I could mess around and find out, but honestly, I play with the storms off because I think they're stupid. So, right. Let's go ahead and get in the base here. We'll do day 700, 2200. And you'll see what the zombies do. It doesn't matter where they spawn. If they spawn over here or over there, they're going to avoid these. It's projectile proof, so the cops aren't going to spit. And I'd like to take a second to say that again. It is projectile proof, which means no frost claw, no plague spitter, no cops, etc. I recommend this base with the stun baton. I recommend this base for multiplayer as well, because if you could have one guy up here with a stun baton just knocking them all back, or even like a sledgehammer, and then one guy back here with a M60 or maybe even some pipe bombs, and you'll see what they do is when they break one, they just sneak in a little bit more. And I do have block damage maxed out here, so there's that. You can dig this down. You can go down to bedrock with this. Definitely suggest the stun baton for this. Like I said, knock all these fuckers back. You can easily replace blocks. So if I freeze AI, look how crunched up these guys are. You could do a lot with this, man. This is crazy. You know what's even crazier about this? The fact that this is not a new 2.0 glitch. From what Theophilus says, this has been around since like before 1.0. I never knew about this. And this is terrible for PvP as well. I mean, geez. Oh, nice. There you go. Boy, it's a good thing they silently nerfed how many zombies you get in the horde, because 64 zombies and this thing would be dead already. You only, oh yeah, by the way, you only get 30 zombies now. They didn't tell anybody that. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts. Back off, back off, back off. Oh, you sons of bitches. Ow, 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 ow. What kind of armor? Oh, I had primitive armor on. So yeah, one thing I noticed is going to be kind of shitty about this base is if you're trying to get the loot bags every time you place a new block, it'll cover it up. You can put this at bedrock if you want. That would make your floor invincible. You can use this in a pit style base. You can use this in like a tower defense sort of base. There's so many applications for this. It's kind of insane, really. I can think of 10, 15, maybe even 20 different ways to use this, to exploit this. Apparently it's been around since Alpha 19. So some extra notes and some extra thoughts here. If you are maxed out on parkour like I am, you just jump right out of this base, and that's cool unless you don't mean to, and then it becomes kind of a bad thing. So maybe making this 4 tall, if you have max parkour, would be a thing that you'd want to do. So I'll pause AI, and I'm in fuck around and find out mode right now. And this is definitely, like I said, I've not mastered this base. I haven't played with it that much, but it is certainly overpowered. Okay, let's see what that does. So if I'm over here, oh shit, I'm invisible. There we go. Send these guys back. But if I come over here, are they gonna come over here? Yeah, they are. So what I've noticed here is that when I'm close to the wall, they follow me. If I'm on one side and I need to reload, I can knock them back with the stun baton that resets their pathing, run to the other side, reload, use the stun baton to knock them back again, and then just basically keep switching positions, left, right, center, even the back if I wanted to. This base definitely works better when I'm dug down 1 block at least. I haven't dug down any further than that, but I'm sure it's just as OP. Get away from my walls. And then come back to the front. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this is a thing. Yeah, actually, you know what? I totally can. Birds? Easy. What about demos? Let's go. Remember, block damage is 300. There it goes. So where do they think they can come now? So there, huh? But I'm still safe, man. That was pretty crazy. We'll do 25 demos and... Oh, you know what? I've got this. This works. I'm still chilling. I'm still inside the blocks. This is crazy. All right, guys. I dare say that I've barely even scratched the surface on what this base is capable of. It's expensive, and it'll be kind of hard to repair. Like you saw me kind of replacing blocks as they were breaking them. This definitely exploits the zombie pathing. It exploits the voxel-based system. It does everything that the fun pimps hate. I love that. Cheers, have a good day. Shout out Theocles one more time, and I'll see you in the next video.